All right, Tops. Listen, if you're just new to checking me out in this space where I'm using emotional intelligence to learn how to day trade in the market, please make sure you go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe, hit that like button, join any one of the groups, EI Day Traders on Facebook and on Instagram. Listen, so the market just opened. We're about 5 minutes into it, and I wanted to show you how I'm getting ready to look into a trade. So I'm looking at this. It's about to be 6:35. We're on to our second candle. I'm looking at my indicators, and I see that the market is headed on its way up. Now, even though this candle is reversing, my indicators are telling me that it's a good chance that the market might go for a couple of points. And so because this is still kind of going up a trend, even though this candle was on its way down, the trend right here, or the direction that these candles have been stepping in the last hour, is showing that this may continue to go up. The histogram and the MACD is pointing that direction. So it might be getting close to taking a trade. So let's switch this to the buy. And this is just how the day goes. You got to kind of pay attention and peep game and check play. And so this is not for those who are undecided or have an emotional tie, to money. And that's why we call it EI day traders, because we practice, our emotions when we're trying to, make these trades make sense. So I'm going to go ahead. I think it's time to at least see what happens here. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that there's a couple of points coming here. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and see what happens. So right there means that the trade was just taken. So I got in at 22.56.20. Now, the reason why I got in is because I can see, again, that the last 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes, the candles have been stair-stepping their way up. And my indicators are pointing up. And so I just got to give this trade some time to unfold. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of ride it out. And so I came in at 22.56.20. Right now it's at 22.57. The momentum is going a particular direction. It might not it's not going to stay in that direction, but what we want to do is pay attention, and we want to capture some profits along the way. We are EI day traders, are scalpers. We try to scalp a couple of points at a time, and we trade future contracts. And you could trade as many contracts as your account will allow you to do. And that's something that we'll talk about in depth in the training. But for now, let's just pay attention to the ability to trade. Okay. So I came in at 22.56.20. This candle was kind of going back and forth. It's not really, it looked like it was about to, kind of move forward, but let's see what happens. The next candle is about to come. These are 5-minute candles. So you got to give your trades time to kind of mature if that's the direction it's going. So the next candle is going to open. Looks like it might open strong, and from a bullish standpoint, meaning green, just because you can see the momentum with this candle. So we're up to 22.58 right now. I came in at 22.56.20. So again, because we are scalpers, we like to get our points, before the market reverse. So the first thing I want to do now is I want to go up to 22.57, right? Well, now see it's at 22.59, so I'm gonna go ahead and go up to 22.58. So I'm gonna get my first 2 points in case the market changes mind. So that's 2 points right there. It's because I'm trading 3 contracts at $50 a point. That was the first 300. Okay. Now you see right here how the market is constantly going up. So we want to trail along. Now, the key to this was to getting into the trade at the right time, watching the indicators, predicting the probability of the market going up a few points, and we want to capture them. So now you see it's at 22.61. So I'm going to take my stop loss right here, and I'm going to see if I can capture another point. I'm at 22.58 right here. Now, the part of this is deciding how close you want to trail behind, because as you can see right here with the green candle, it's the market still inching its way up, but because the buyers and sellers are going back and forth, the candles will come down some. So I could go up, you know, another point, and I probably will if I see this thing hit about 2261 strong, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move my stop loss off another point to capture another point, specifically because my goal of the day is to try to get 6.5 points to hit my target. So right now, I don't know if the market is going to stay consistent going up. So before it reverses, let me not go ahead and get that point right there. Right, just in case. So if I'm correct, right now we came in at 2256. We're now at 2259. So we came at 2256.2. Now, this is a very exciting trade. This is a great way to start off the Monday morning. It's not even 7 o'clock yet, and we're on the go. So we're going to go ahead and take another point because the market is just is moving and grooving, right? So I'm going to go ahead. I know this sounds like foreign language to you guys, but that's what the education and the training I'm going to give you. And trust me, you're not going to win every trade. You're going to have some trades that go against you. The key to this trading is to, when you have trades that go against you, if I was wrong in this trade for any reason, the same way I'm moving this stop loss up to capture points, I would have moved it to minimize. So I'm going to go up to 60 now because just in case the market decided to change his mind, I'm already locked in, okay? But we catching the momentum. The key to this trading is catching momentum. So I get excited about this because think about just the fact, the opportunity. It's 6:48 in the morning. Most people are just getting up, washing their face, brushing their teeth, and here we are as EI day traders earning money from the comfort of our own home. Okay. So listen, I'm going to go ahead and take another point, right? I may hit my goal in one particular trade today because that's how the game goes. So, you know, again, just as a recap, I recognize that the market was in an upward trend. I looked at the previous candles and direction it was going. I seen the breakout happen. I'm like, oh, let me get in where I fit in. So I started following. I am basically just following the market. So a lot of people, are, trade individual stocks and you wait for it to go up over a long period of time. And that's a good strategy when you're going to set it and forget it. But in the meantime, I'm somebody who needs to earn a couple of dollars every day, especially as a full-time entrepreneur. But imagine this as a secondary income. Okay, so that is what we call stopped out. So let's go see what the profits are. So one particular trade, we just captured $720. All right. So let's go ahead and let's look at the activity. So here we go. I got into the trade at 2256.20, which was at 642. I got out of the trade at 2261. You just watched it live, which is at 649. 7 minutes, $720. Now I want you to tell me, right, the average person how can the average person make $720 in 7 minutes? You tell me where 642 to 649, 7 minutes. And all it required me to do, right? 7 minutes, make $720. And all it required me to do was understand, right, the market. Now, here is the thing that I teach. You don't want to mess off your for show trying to get some more. Now, I've made this mistake time and time again where I looked, I'm like, okay, I got that 720. And look at the market is still going up. Now, a lot of traders, depending on who's all looking at this chart, they would say that we're leaving money on the table, that there's much more to go. And I agree, right? But you got to be thoughtful when you do that. And so if I was to decide to get back into this trade again, then I would make sure that my stop loss was really tight because I don't want to give up any of my profits. But what I've learned that is, to me, it's best that I fold because I'm a poker player. right? So no matter what else the market does, see, instead of worrying about, what could possibly happen later on, I'm going to focus on and stay in the present, and I'm going to capture these profits for the day. So I'm going to go log this in, and I'm going to show you where I log this in there so that you can see how this goes. All right. So after I take a trade, I get up, right? Never mind my this is the lab, right? This is, multiple things going on in here. This is where all business gets done, right? So never, this is what a real entrepreneur's office look like. It ain't all squeaky clean, right? And so I come over here to where I record, right, all of my profits. Don't try to study it, but just trying to give you an idea. We on week 3, right? Cool. Come over here, 1018, $720, right? And why do I do that? Because I want to make it real. And what it means when I write it down, right, I'm done. I don't get tempted. So now I'm free, right? And as you can see, I track my trades. Not always good though, right? There's times when it's going to be in the red, but what do I look and see? I didn't follow the plan. I took too many trades. I had a red day here too. Too many trades, right? Took way too many trades that day, and I was chasing, not attracting. But you see a lot more green there than you see red. The reason why showing you this is all very important, because I need you to understand that I am an everyday average person. I'm not trying to get you hyped up on a lifestyle and talk about the fancy cars and the big houses and how lucrative my life is. That's not what this is about. This is about developing a skill that gives you the knowledge to be able to enter and exit trades for a profit. And because I'm an emotional intelligence consultant and I really study emotions, I know that emotions and money are directly related. So I was able to blend my years of study with emotional intelligence into the financial markets, because now I'm able to help you in multiple ways. I'm able to help you with your emotions. Emotional intelligence is going to help you both personally and professionally. And I'm able to dig deeper and show you how to apply it in a way that you could develop a skill. Now, I prefer this be your second income, your side hustle as you start off. So that way that you're not playing with scared money. You have your secure, right, income coming in, and then you can develop your skills with this until this just dominates your primary income. So even for me, I still have my EI business. I still do trainings for companies, but this is something that I'm adding to that. And so we'll see how it takes place. But all I know is this morning, Monday morning, 7 minutes before 7 o'clock. That's the thing for the day. $720 in 7 minutes before 7 o'clock. All I want to know is, what opportunities do you know, right, that's better than that? That's why it's important to become an EI day trader. So listen, make sure you go over to our YouTube channel, like and subscribe, be part of the groups. I'm going to be launching something really, really soon that's going to give you insight on how to do what I do. Okay. So make sure you share this. If you see this, share it, because this is a great opportunity to enhance the quality of your life